Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Guzman has a play. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Full count, 3-2. Just underway in Arlington. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gallo arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius in his career against Mike. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Profar over to his right, and that retires the side. So they Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Chu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's a high pop-up. Odor waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Now in the box, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting 8, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped high in the air. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Soft liner to the left side. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Jurickson Profar is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Beltre aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles from downtown Dallas, as we get ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Ball
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one.
And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they got him. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Didi Gregorius will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. A ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Gallo comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Hicks is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
1 strike.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's The pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping up to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He drew a walk his first time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers.
Riding in once again, Rougned Odor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Number 1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Popped him up. Profar is under it. 1 down. Now batting, Luke Voigt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Short, hit hard. Andrus has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Gleyber Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
1-0.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Gallo has a play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. On the ground to the left side. And Beltre's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's wrong.
He has great. Just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball. And this
Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So stepping in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Mazzara at second. Beltre at first, one gone. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Popped him up. Odor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Designated hitter,
from the stretch. And that misses for ball one.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that misses. 2-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Here comes the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Lazaro looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Bartolo Colon takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Bartolo Colon.
Gary Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
3-0 now. Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Into the box, Luke Voigt. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But they strike. 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington. It's 5-1 Yanks. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Elvis Andrus stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Two-0 count, the pitch, outside, 3-0 now. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo giving chase, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 2 left. A.J. Cole enters to do the pitching.
A.J. Cole.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up, and there's one away. Here's Jurickson Profar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses. And that one just missed outside. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Neil Walker will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Lazar is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Colon ready with the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Gardner at third with 2 away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing
First delivery to him on the way.
14.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now batting, number 67.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Popped him up. Gregorius into shallow left, and that retires the side. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll start us off in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
How about it? Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball that just misses inside. His past bat been pretty good. 5 for 12. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Gary Sanchez would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We'll get a look at this. Andrew McCutchen is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Nomar Mazara. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. For the plate now for Texas is the DH, Adrian Beltre. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Next for the Rangers, third baseman.
He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, look at Didi. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play. The score at a base hit, and the inning continues. David Robertson enters here looking to get the...
For the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And the changeup is way low that time. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Profar is off at first with 2 away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On to the 9th inning now from Arlington. It's now 9. Matt Bush comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. 2-1 the count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The batter, second baseman, Neil.
Here's Neil Walker.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gallo racing back at the track, and this one is gone. A home run.
The right fielder is 99.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened. And it's
now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Three and one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Greg Bird will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 2-1. Changeup in for a strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
67.
Robertson pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, left fielder,
Now back Shin-Soo Choo. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Sonny Gray will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. The count now at 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. To first. Voigt scoops it up, and with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Yankees sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Chad Green is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 11 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hit down the third baseline. Stopped on the slide by Sanchez. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital forward.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Nick Castellanos now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Castellanos leads off first with one away. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman, the big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box, Yomer Sanchez. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. No one out with a runner at second. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's out number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Zimmerman comes set. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Fly ball out toward right field. Castellanos moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Avisail Garcia, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. White Sox on top, 1-0. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Now at the plate, James McCann. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting next, center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Two-0 count. The pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Into the box now, number 14.
Number 14.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this. Sox and the Toronto